right, we are back at 7:12. Boyd Tinsley. Well, if you don't know that name, and you probably do, especially if you're a Dave Matthews fan, you definitely know who he is. And he is here today. He is the violinist and mandolinist with the Dave Matthews Band. But today, talking about a movie you've made recently. Congratulations on that. Is this your first movie? And thanks for coming in so early.
Yeah, this is my first movie. It's called Faces in the Mirror. It was a 3-year project. It's a movie that's started out with the music, and we developed the story from that. And by the end of the process, we made the movie around the music, you know, as opposed to scoring the music to the movie. And it's been great fun the way that we've been putting the movie out. It's been we've basically been taking it to the people.
And the band is involved with this, but you wrote this, and it's not. I'm understanding that it's not just for Dave Matthews fans.
No, it's really for everybody. You know, it started out with Dave Matthews Band fans. They've been like behind it from the beginning, but now it's starting to spread out. Different people are starting to hear about it and coming to the screenings, and you know, it's been a lot of fun. We've been going around the country for the last 3 weeks, just showing it in different venues, clubs, theaters. A drive-in theater.
Wow.
Those
still exist, eh?
Those still, very few, but it's very cool. It's like the screen was huge, and you know, but we've been having a great time.
And you showcased it at the Woodstock Festival back in October, did you not?
We did, and that was great. You know, we've got a chance to do a few festivals, but that was the very first one, and it was great because Woodstock's kind of close to DMV. We recorded like 2 of our albums up there, so it's a great place.
Even though you're from Virginia, you have those Hudson River Valley ties,
yes,
right?
Yes.
Now, okay, so the movie is fictional. Talk about a little bit about the plot, if you would.
The plot involves a guy, Ben, who comes home for his father's funeral. And he hasn't seen his father for years. He sort of resented him for being away when he was a kid. And he just comes home like full of guilt and grief. And he goes through just like this whole 24-hour adventure, very dreamlike, where he meets all these different people and goes to all these different places that sort of leads him to, you know, redemption and forgiveness.
Now, my understanding, too, is that part of your inspiration for this came from your own grief from the death of Leroy Moore about 4.5 years ago.
Right.
Can you talk about that connection?
Yeah, it was a fall of '08. You know, I was really down. Leroy had died in the summertime, and I needed something creative to sort of get me out of that. And this is what came to me one night, and like right away, it's like I knew that I had to make a movie, and got started right away. I got my lead actor, Ryan Orr. And I made the character sort of around him. You know, I wanted to have like a common element with him in the character so he can be more real about portraying it. So his father had died a few years earlier, so that was the element that I put into the character that he could relate to. But I think the topic of death, you know, was because of where my head was at that time.
Okay. Now, and you're at Toad's Place tonight. Can you talk about the event, too, because people want to see you?
Yeah, it's been great. We've been going around the country with these events, and we start off with, you know, me talking a little bit about the movie. We screen the movie. And then we have these question and answers, which are always really cool. People have, you know, really great questions about the movie, and we just have a really nice conversation. And then at the end, we have a musical performance, and I'll sit in with the band.
How about that, huh?
Yeah, and then we call these gatherings, and because right after the music, I pretty much meet everybody that's come, and we talk and take pictures, and it's a good time, you know.
Now, I suppose the only possible bad news for fans, and hopefully we can just talk them off the ledge here, you've put down the violin and the mandolin for the moment. You're not stepping away from music, even though you're quite the Renaissance man doing this.
No, not at all. But even in this, you know, I'm like trying to integrate it with performances with the musicians that come to the screenings. But this is definitely like a whole separate thing that I do from the band. But it's cool because everybody's been kind of doing that. Dave's been doing movies, and Stefan's been doing outside projects, and it really sort of, I think, helps the band creatively. You know, we go off and do these different things, and then we come back with like more expanded creativity.
Fresh, right?
Fresh, and it's awesome.
That's got to be really exciting. Before we finish up, I just have to ask you, and about a week ago, I understand that the website leaked some summer tour dates. Can you tell us anything without having to kill us?
About how that happened,
or no, about tour dates.
But
will we see you again?
Yes. Honestly, I saw the tour dates, and I didn't really study them very
Just a
much.
list of cities, right?
Just, you know, but
you guys will be playing.
we will be playing, yeah. Yeah, they were leaked one day, and then we just went ahead and released them the next day.
Yeah.
You know, so
Okay.
they're out.
So the Dave Matthews Band will be back out on stage soon, right?
Yes, yes.
Fantastic. That's great news.
Awesome.
Congratulations and good luck with the new film, and can't wait to hear more about whatever else you do creatively.
Thank
Boyd
you.
Tinsley, let's see. Yeah, you're the violinist and the mandolinist from the Dave Matthews Band. Thank you so much for being with us this morning.
Thank you very much for having me.